Welcome back. Take a look at your workbook, and we're focusing on the 10 customer service traits for what I call business sales athletes. Number one, they are patience. Being patient with your customer. Being able to listen to him or her, understanding what's important to them, and meeting them where they are. Number two is attentiveness. Giving them your undivided attention. Your product and service, to a degree, really doesn't matter. What matters is what's important to them, and giving them the time, the energy, the eye contact to help them accomplish their goals. And if your product or service is designed to help them accomplish that, then your job is to listen very acutely to help them accomplish that particular goal. The next one, number three, is having clear communication. It is recommended that you are cautious about how you communicate your habits and how does that translate to the client. Clear communications is important, whether it's written, verbal, social media, etc. Clear communications are important. How about this one? Knowledge of your product and or service. It's really embarrassing when I've seen customers know more about the product and service than the representative. How is that possible? The customers see you and I as the expert, whether we are or not. So it's important for you to take a deep dive to understand your product and your service. The things that's great about it and those things that could potentially go wrong. Understand it, embrace it, and guide your customer through that particular journey. The next one is to use positive and verbal language. You know, it was really interesting. I was at a place of business just a few days ago. There was a client in front of me that seems to be pushing these sales associates to a degree where they were a little bit uncomfortable. And the customer walked out unsatisfied, and then right in front of my face, these two individuals were talking about that customer experience. They were saying things like, I can't believe the audacity of this particular customer. I can't believe they wanted this and they wanted that. And they're having that conversation right in front of me and even sharing some of these things with me. Do you think that's very wise as a business professional to be sharing that experience? Now, I do understand that there are times where customers may push you to the max. I understand that. And there are things that maybe things could be improved upon throughout your organization. But having that conversation in front of your next customer is not the right place. Again, that's not going to create a wow moment. That's going to create a moment that's going to show up in a video like this, me sharing you a story about a negative experience. Okay? Let's continue here. Ability to read your customer's mood. Remember, we talked about emotional intelligence, being able to show empathy, be able to watch their body contact, being able to watch their verbal expressions, to be able to listen very carefully. You know, I understand the business of sales very clearly. And in order for me to win business, in order for me to sell to clients, in order for me to earn their business, I need to meet them where they are. Meaning that at whatever particular level they begin to express themselves about their particular need, if I'm paying close attention to that, they would tell me how they like to be sold. They would tell me how they like to buy. But I have to pay attention. The next one is stay calm and keep your cool. Right? Things can get excited. Passions can just flare up and emotions can just go to a different level of excitement. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I encourage you to be cool. Continue to listen and meet your clients where they are. As we wrap this up, we have the number 8 is focus on what's important to your customer. Focus, focus, focus. And the way, again, that you know what's important to your customers is by asking them questions. Later on in a segment, we're going to talk about questioning techniques that will give you some additional insight in that particular area. Handling objections with care. So when a customer is objecting, they're saying that something about your product or your service or your presentation is not fitting in with their particular need. And we need to understand that and listen very carefully and treat it with care. This is the customer saying, no, what you are suggesting or recommending doesn't work well for me. Let me tell you what I need. But sometimes we block out our listening skills and we try to force it upon the customer. Well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, customers do not want to be sold. They like to be informed. They're educated. Often they have already done their homework and they're just validating that you are the person they would like to do business with and or your product or service. So handle those objections with care, and we will go into additional detail a little bit later on how to handle objections properly. And then finally, my favorite, have some fun. Enjoy your life. Enjoy that customer service interaction. If you're dragging yourself to work like, oh, this crap again, guess what? You're in the wrong business. As a business sales professional, this is something that you and I have signed up for. And we owe it to our customers to be at our optimal best all the time. We should do our research. We should know our product and our service and our customers and meet them where they are. Neglecting to do so, it can be catastrophic for you and your business and potentially referrals. Listen to them. Understand them. Take care of them, and they will take care of you. Thank you.